Alright guys, you can see it's cold and snowy here today in Pennsylvania, and that got me thinking there's something I wanted to show you guys. It's these Arctic Shield Boot Insulators. I never thought I would need to wear a boot insulator, but I have a hunting spot where I have to wear uninsulated hip boots to get across the deep creek to get over to where I wanted to hunt. There was a good buck over there, and the only way to get him was to get across the creek. This year on opening day of our deer season, it was 25 degrees and it was a little windy, so it was very cold. I didn't want to carry in a whole bunch of gear. I didn't want to carry extra boots. So I waded across the creek. I got up in my stand and I put on the Arctic Shield Boot Insulator. These are made of a polyester tricoat material which blocks the wind and the cold weather off from the outside, and the inside reflects the heat from your feet back into your foot and keeps your foot warm. Now my boots didn't have any insulation. I wore a thin pair of poly liner socks, and then I also had a wool sock over top. The poly that would wick the moisture away from my foot, put it into the wool sock. All right, and when wool gets wet, it stays warm. Well, without the boot liner, that would eventually become cold, but the boot liner kept my foot warm and it kept the wool warm. I was able to hunt all day until that buck finally came out at the end of the day and I was able to take him. Now, I know what you're thinking. You never need one of these either. I didn't want one. I didn't need them. But now that I've tried them, I'm sold. They collapse down real small. They don't take up a whole lot of room in my backpack. When it's cold out, I take them everywhere I go. And I love them so much that I went to Arctic Shield's website and I checked out what else they have. They have all kinds of stuff for cold weather. Wow, check that out. For cold weather, for men, women, and for your pets as well. I'm not sponsored in any way by Arctic Shield, but I was enamored with these, so I decided to check out what else they have. And they have a base layer for underneath your hunting clothes. And I've never found a base layer that I really like, so I ordered them, and I'm going to check them out. So watch for that video, because as soon as I get them, I'm going to give them a shot, and then I'll let you know what I honestly feel about them. All right? So remember what I always say, guys. We're on the same team. Shoot straight. Remember that. I almost forgot to tell you. I'll post a link down below so you guys can find out where you get the Arctic Shield Boot Insulators. All right? Have a good one.